Ozaru. To be at one with myself, I must be two.
No.
Yeah, what is and what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Kai, and today I just want to open up a discussion. Why is it that live action adaptations of anime are typically always so cringe and they're just trash? Like, I don't mean to sound too harsh. Actually, yeah, I do. They blatantly suck. Like, I gotta know, do the people producing these things genuinely feel like what they're doing is good work? Like, come on, bro. I think the first time I was ever exposed to these crimes against humanity, it was Dragon Ball Evolution, and my god, was that movie some hot dog water. And for those of us who are either too young or just don't know, Dragon Ball Evolution was like some weird spin-off of when Piccolo shows up, and I might have to go back and reread the entire Dragon Ball manga because, man, I must have missed that insane Goku arc where he went to high school. The fight scenes were a mess, the characters didn't feel, look, or talk like themselves. Like, bruh, they didn't even give Bulma her blue hair. And I guess I can understand at some point that some things just don't translate well from anime to live action. But bruh, my brothers in Christ, y'all telling me y'all couldn't give Shawty her character-defining look? Seriously? And I'm not one of those people that feel like the actors have to be Asian in films like this, even though sometimes they should. Ghost in the Shell. But at the least, don't make the movie feel so low budget. There's a scene, right, where Goku's fighting off some kids bullying him. Jeez, saying that out loud makes me cringe so hard. But the two kids go to swing these long poles at him, pause. Note, they're probably 5 feet apart from each other, and in one frame, right, the poles aren't long enough to hit each other, but in the next frame, they're like 30 feet long and make contact. And if my 8-year-old brain can see this the first time watching it, it's like, bruh, how did this sneak past production? It's genuinely baffling. Granted, that movie came out 14 years ago, and you know, it's really bad. But we'll move on, considering it's the first of its kind to become so big and like so mainstream. However, the atrocities that were committed in the creation of the Death Note movie shall not receive any mercy. Poor acting, horrible pacing, bad script writing. They took what was a dark anime and made it into an edgelord's fantasy. At least in Dragon Ball Evolution, you knew who the characters were. They had some resemblance to who they were trying to portray. Death Note live action threw that shit out the window. If they didn't tell me exactly who they were trying to be, I would never know. Because honestly, they should have just went full spin-off and changed all the characters because not a single damn thing lined up in that accursed movie. They made Light some bully kid so he can feel more politically relevant. Misa was changed to Mia, and I assume because we're in America, for whatever reason. But if that's the case, why isn't Light's name changed? Who is naming their kid Light? I will give it two brief notes though. Initially, the color scheme in the movie was pretty spot on. It felt right. And Ryuk's voice acting was pretty great.
Put your name down and see what happens.
But outside of that, you'd literally be better off watching grass grow. And even then, it might have better acting and character development. Did I mention this is a Netflix original made in 2017? Oh, okay then. There are 2 anime movies I could think of that did it right. Firstly, the Rurouni Kenshin films. They have an entire Asian cast, which makes it, accurate to the characters in the anime. As well as them just being, well written, having great fight scenes, and overall just maintaining the vibes set by the anime. Granted, they're not one-to-one, but they're still great fun movies to watch. And the other movie being Alita Battle Angel. Matter of fact, when I first saw the movie, I actually didn't know that there was an anime to go along with it. So I went back and I watched the anime, and the movie does a great job capsulating the vibes of the anime. The script felt organic, the characters felt like themselves, as well as the entire movie feeling really fun yet badass. I can say this is one of the few movies where I really wanted a part 2. And if a good live action anime movie took James Cameron to produce, then geez, some of these other guys should really reconsider. And I'm not trying to bash anyone, but if they're going to make a movie this type, then they really gotta put some soul into it, because anime fan bases are some of the most critical fan bases out there. But that doesn't mean we all don't want to see a great movie adaptation, because we do. All in all, this goes to show that this type of movie just isn't for anyone to try and make. And I understand making movies is an incredibly hard feat and it's incredibly adventurous, but these films just don't feel like they're trying to make films. Like, they're just trying to get a cash grab, and they actually don't care about how the viewers are going to feel. There are some hidden gems out there, but these movies are so far into the minority that most people don't even know they exist. But anyways, just let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Don't forget I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace!